Okay, it's October the 2nd, and it's insane. I'm wearing down here. I got another bill for another $900 today from the doctor. And I have these visions of the family members who put me out here, we'll fix them. Their solutions are worse than their problems. I mean, the whole nightmare is just so insane, and I really messed up by not confronting people and getting in their face and, what are you talking about? That's wrong. That's garbage. That's disgusting. How could you say such a thing? I could have really, really raised some issues and done something differently in my life. So I'm hoping that this is towards the end. I'm hoping that, not the end of my life, so I'll be in the smoker's jar, of course. But, living here in the Casa del Green, the little small version. Having on my clothes here. It's cool enough. I don't need the air conditioner too much, so that's good. I've just got. It's just sad. Just sad. I think that. And all this fear and concern and worry and. It doesn't seem like, I have it written up here, an act of virtue. People think that they're doing this act of virtue. Yeah, we're gonna nail him. We're gonna fix his little wagon. That wagon didn't need fixing. If we would have, as a family, if we would have just talked before the family went all berserk and, went all legal beagle, they should have, we should have all sat down and said, hey, what's going on here? And sat with a therapist and looked at it logically and said, hey, Pat, if you think that all this is going on, why did you just sit there? Why did you just sit there? If you think all this horrendous nightmare is going on, why would you sit there? Why would you leave your granddaughter next to you, just sitting there? Why would you just go out to the lobby and smooze with us out in the lobby? Why would you wait for hours and months and years? And then finally, well, because you didn't want to be called out on your garbage. You didn't want anybody to know that it was a lie. And so then people who don't even connect you with the family, everybody's covering the backside. Cover your CYA, I guess they call it, I have been working to try to dig out of this pit. It's a horrible, horrible pit. And of course the church, should be a place where you can lean on people, the priest, the pastor, the administrator, the board, the members. I can't say that every member to the single one is, but I disappeared before and people just, well, I guess he's gone. He's gone. I get very few people who want to keep track, who want to have breakfast, who want to stay in touch. It's very sad. It's not 1 o'clock. Time is not 1 o'clock. It's 7:52, but I don't even care. I'm just so I'm very overwhelmed.
This moment is a lot of times we get opportunities to serve
and I'm very overwhelmed and I'm very worn out and tired. And here I am. I'm on the side of the road on Colorado Boulevard in a legal vehicle occupancy area. it's illegal. It is appropriate and legal for me to be my vehicle here. I learned that I was in an area that was not necessarily technically zoned for that, and so I got out of there. I even got a ticket. Nobody complained, but I thought, well, I figured out how to do the right thing, how to be there, and so it's just like living in my vehicle on the side of the road. It reminds me of Chris Farley, the old Saturday Night Live skit. You don't end up like me in a van down by the railroad tracks. I thought, it's like so funny. It's like, yeah, right. I would live in a van down by the railroad tracks. I mean, before this whole nightmare, I was in a beautiful home, but when you have the government walk in and say, hey, we're going to kidnap your family members, or you're going to get the hell out of this house. I remember we all are on top of the porch at the stairs there, November 29th, 2017. And we all prayed, and I gave the kids a big hug and a kiss, and Bethany Rose hadn't come yet, but my two other children were there, and their daddy was there, and he was begging me not to go. He said, don't go, you can stay here. And I'm like, no, I gotta go, I gotta be the right thing. And I started my journey of living in the car, and I used to go to I'd stay in the hotel parking lot, because that was really safe. And I've lost friends along the way. Had a couple friends of mine that just, gave me the finger, and I'm toxic. It's like, what? I'm toxic? That's a new one. I guess I could say that my mother was very toxic. But I'm not a toxic person. I'm not trying to cause trouble for nobody. By the way, in all these years of being homeless, I've never once had a use for a shopping cart. I've never once collected crap and just piled it up high. I mean, got a little trash can here. You can see it there. Hey, you just don't collect crap. I mean, that's all there is to it, Everything you have in my car here is something I'm going to need or use. If I don't need it or use it, then I just let it go. Let it go. I got my newest device is this here light. I'm going to have a job coming up, and I've already used the light. I used the light last night quite a bit. I normally just have my little cell phone light, but this thing is super, super bright, and I had a good visit with Bethany and Rosie last night, and with Mama, and Craig, and I built this wonderful cabinet. I didn't get any pictures of it, but I built this wonderful cabinet, and that was pretty cool. Well, I'm gonna go get to work. Gonna get dressed and put my shoes on, and all these little clips, they hold these towels up around the whole area. So if I were to turn this light off, you can see there's no visual. I'm totally secure here, and even up here, it's like in a dark cave. So I'm very appropriate. I'm not an exhibitionist. I don't wave at people to go by. Hey, got a dime? Who has a dime? I mean, so funny. Got a penny? Couple pennies, Mr. Bob? All right, sweetheart. I love you guys. Praise God for you. My life is not all living in a car, and I'm gonna be at the Rose Bowl on Saturday. Saturday morning, I'm going to go to the Elks Lodge, and I'm going to help him there first thing in the morning. Then from there, I'm going to help my neighbor, Robin, who has a business. He's closed now. He's got a lot of cool stuff he's selling. Then from there, Sunday morning, I got a breakfast I'm going to be cooking for her. And then from there, I've got a event at the aquatic center and be out there. And from there, it's just my life is very, very busy. So it's nice to be able to have this few moments of quiet and peace. But it's funny because, I mean, right there, people are traveling down the road 40, 50 miles an hour. Here I am on the side of the road, just, see if I can get up, peek out. See, here I am. Let's see. See, here it is. Yeah, I'm right near, I wonder, sometimes my son drove by one time, and he was on the way to a job, and I just thought, he honked the horn, I waved, and here's this old man on the side of the road, homeless. It's really bizarre. Well, why don't you get a place? People always have answers. Just get a place. Just rent a place. Well, I have bills that are, my attorney, he wrote me like 4 emails in one day. Oh, it's a new software program. Yeah, it's called, I'm going to drive you nuts. I mean, I called him up. I said, look, I'm very appreciative of your courtesy. And yes, I'm continuing to write checks and all, but I mean, I wrote multiple checks, and I sent out, I don't write any checks anymore, it's the bank. But I send out every penny I get, I send it out. Even when I think, I'm in the money. Hey, I'm in the money now, yay. Doesn't last very long, because the money, it's just basically, I'm a steward of my money. I have to divvy it up. I have to pass it out. My son called up last night. He just wanted a measly $40. I had to say, son, I haven't got it. I don't have the $40. I didn't have money to give my son. He figured out a way to make it work. So, because he's having trouble with his checks. Well, the moral of the story is, if you're in a church, get off your backside and get the people in the church. I mean, if Nancy Pelosi can invite up every illegal person around the world, and no, they don't come here illegal, but once they break the rules, then they are illegal. Asylees are not illegal people. There's no illegal people. Thank you, Alexandria. Or Cossio Cortez. I mean, the fact is that we can't just have endless people. But churches, places where I've been, I was at a church yesterday. I stopped by and I saw my pastor. I got to give him a hug. Yay. Hey, Mark, my beautiful Pastor Mark. And then his secretary, it's been there for 35 years or more. She went all gray. I was like, wow, look great, kiddo. And then they put a lock on the door. They put like a security code on the door. So it's like, really? Yeah, really sad. And she told the story of how homeless people will come in and they'll ask for help, and then she has nothing to give them. She's not set up for that, and they get angry, and it's like very uncomfortable. So they had to put a security door in. So if I could just go to church and just, oh no, you can't, wouldn't dare darken the church. It's crazy. I'm beating the doors down to get in, and they don't want me. No, you don't come on the property. I didn't do anything, but your status. It's nice because I'm off all that on the internet, but I still got the requirement. I still got the legal requirements. So I'm I'm a rock in a hard place. I can stretch out from my feet down to my, and I can't even touch the back. I got plenty of room. There's plenty of room here, really. Just have to know how to use it, that's all. Okay, well. Give me a call, would you? Somebody actually called me. It was so funny. They called me 213-713-8954 or 8954green at att.net. On the Twitter, Mr. Bob at BobBomb8954. And of course, you're watching Bob's Daily Devotional. Steve-O. I remember the person that gave me that idea to have Devo. She had like an allergy to every kind of food, and she could only have like small amounts of food. It was crazy, and she'd just throw up constantly, and yet she just continued on. I mean, I saw a lady yesterday. She lost her foot in an accident, and so people have real big challenges they're going through, and the fact that I'm in my car, I mean, I'm saving the $12,000 a year. So that's good. Alrighty, well, give me a call or a text or write me. Bye-bye.